Good evening to all. I am Dr. Karthik, working as an associate professor from Staff College of Engineering and Technology for Women, Hyderabad. My research area is pre-warning of slow failures in open cast mines using IoT and TDR based framework. Sorry. So presently I received the ICT Athal, which is related to the sponsored FTP, and I completed the AICT Spices, another program for establishing the student club in our organization. And also I received one sponsored research project, which is a scheme for young scientists and technologists, which is sponsored by the Department of Science and Technology, which I received in 2020-23. The area of this research work is IoT-based landslide and slope monitoring system using time domain reflectometry and shape acceleration. In 2024, I was the author for another research project, which is to establish a Center of Excellence on Big Data and Cloud Computing and Center of Excellence for the Robotics, Automation and IoT. So the grant of this is 1 crore 2 lakhs. And 2025, I received another grant from the AICT to organize a conference on advanced technology for disaster management. So these are all some completed research grants and two are ongoing research grants which are under progress. So basically my research is concentrating on the safety of the mines, basically in the slope failures. So I used to concentrate both underground and open cast strata monitoring using Internet of Things and wireless sensor network. Basically, mines are nothing but extracting the minerals from Mother Earth. We used to call it as a mining, and open cast mining is the farm where we are extracting the minerals by farming a benches and we are extracting the mine. So basically, in the open cast mine, the slope stability is one of the major cause for the failures. So these failures generally happen whenever the driving forces overcome the resisting forces, then so failures will happen. Basically, the ratio between these resisting forces to the driving forces, we used to call it as a safety factor. So if the safety factor is greater than 1, it is stable, generally considered, and less than 1, it is unsafe. So basically, resisting force is shear strength and driving force is your gravity. So these are the different parameters which influences the failure of the slope. So there are some failures. Why I am explaining this is that I am wanted to show the importance of the research work which I am undergoing. So these are the Rajmahal open cast mine, which is one of the biggest failure in Indian mines. So I was there around 6 months for the analyzing the accidental analysis. So this is a conventional monitoring system where we used to monitor the elongation of the cracks in the open cast benches. And this is another biggest landslide disaster happened in the Jhade mine in the Myanmar. And these are the some of the statistics representing the failures in the open cast mines. So this I wanted to show that what is the importance of real-time monitoring of the slopes. So generally to overcome this, mine authorities used to go for the monitoring of the slopes. Monitoring is nothing but continuously collecting the data from the reference points. We generally consider it as a monitoring. The need of this monitoring is that to get a awareness where instability about the bench, and we can able to alert the people about before it happens, and it can be utilized for the safety, improving the safety in the mine. These are the conventional system which people are using in the open cast mines at present. So, but the problem of the conventional systems are that it is very difficult to install and limited range, and a person need to physically go there and collect the data. So to overcome this, we am concentrating on IoT based slope monitoring system. You can see that uh, I am concentrating basically on time domain reflectometry. It is a subsurface monitoring system and cable based radar by which I am collecting the data of subsurface movement, and another sensor called it as a shape accelerator, which is used to collect the three-dimensional movement of the ground, and both are connected with the indigenous the RF module which I am designing in our laboratory. That RF modules are interfaced with these sensors, and data will be communicated via cloud application and mobile application, and separate application will be designed as per the requirement of the mine authority, and that is our research project which under progress. So these are the one of the flow chart which I am following for achieving my research project. So this is the laboratory setup which we have established in our laboratory, which is indicating that some tandem and reflectometry, data logger, and basic laboratory investigations also I conducted. And we established a separate research room in our institution. You can see here. So some basic investigations in the opencast mines already done at the Singareni Collieries company, Singareni mines. So I collected the few samples from the benches and simulated using a FLAC modeling to identify the unstable zones in that particular mine. And also we are in testing the same concept, same hardware modules in the laboratory to get before going to test the same concept in the mine. So you can see that and also collected the data from the conventional monitoring system. You can see on the Prism, you can see on the screen, and FLAC modeling you can see. So, and this is a hardware interface which we are doing in our laboratory. This is something which working. So thank you. So basically I'm concentrating on IoT and machine learning for pre-warning of the slow failures in the open cast mines, and also it can be applicable for landslide area also. Thank you. Thank you for the video.